Good morning, everybody. I am speaking about Thursdays in Black. I know today is not a Thursday, but I am in black with my badge just to show you what it looks like on a Thursday for me and many others across our world. So, Thursdays in Black is a global campaign and it stands against the silencing of victims of violence and rape, but mainly violence across the world. It grew out of the World Council of Churches during a decade where they were becoming more and more aware of women. It was between 1988 and 1998. And they started hearing more and more stories of survivors and of victims of sexual and gender-based violence. So they decided to do something about this. It grew out of an inspiration of four main movements. The first one was called the Mothers of the Disappearing. And it happened in Buenos Aires, in Argentina, during the violent dictatorship that was happening there. And the soldiers were simply just coming into homes and taking children. And these children just disappeared. So the mothers decided to get together, and every Thursday they would wear black and they would silently stand in called the Plaza de Mayo, which means the place of May, the month of May. They stood there in silence, facing government buildings every single Thursday. The second thing that inspired this movement was the women in Rwanda and Bosnia who were protesting the use of rape as a weapon of war. Then the women in black in Israel and Palestine, who up to now still protest war and violence. And finally, Black Sash, the movement in South Africa, who stood against apartheid and their use of violence against black people. And this was the inspiration for Thursdays in Black. Thursdays in Black is very simple, and it's a very profound campaign. You wear black on a Thursday for resilience and for resistance. You wear the pin. And you are a quiet witness, not a very loud one, but a quiet witness in solidarity with 1 in 3 women worldwide who face violence in their lives, in protest against systems and societies that encourage violence and any form of it, in mourning for those that are harmed and killed in sexual violence, for awareness and knowledge about the challenges of sexual and gender-based violence, and in hope that a different reality is possible. So wearing black every Thursday was a challenge for me when I first started many years ago. It just felt like a rule and a demand, and I just couldn't do it. And especially in summer, I like to wear whites and light colors. It just became too heavy for me. So I started off by just wearing the pin, which I've brought a whole bunch. If you want to join us, please grab one. And that's what I would do. I'll just wear the pin. Then I started wearing a black top with jeans or whatever it was and the pin. And soon enough, I moved to wearing black top to bottom. Sometimes I cheat on my sneakers or my sandals, but I try to wear black khakis or black shoes or whatever. So yes, it is a commitment, and yet I realized that my sacrifice was nothing in comparison to what I'm standing for and what people are going through. Keeps me mindful this wearing of black the whole day keeps me praying. And it keeps me hopeful. I keep reminding myself I'm not just mourning. I'm standing in resistance. And I'm standing with the resilient ones in our world. And this, my friends, is Thursdays in Black. Thank you.